Hi, Nobby recently requested on Talk Graphics. How would he go about a quick way of chopping maps into areas? And he needed to slice a map of the Great Britain into areas, then colour code them and make them clickable. If at all possible, I don't want to have to draw around the coastline, as this will take forever, and then have to draw the regions on. I did try duplicating the map a number of times and then rubbing out the area not required, but the joins did not look too good. Alright, so this is the way I'd go about that. What I did here was search for a UK map, ukmap.ai. I did try earlier on SVG, but the SVG was so complicated and so accurate, it had far too many nodes to be practical to work on. So I searched for this UK map AI, that's Adobe Illustrator. You could have done PDF or whatever, because I want a vector map. I don't want to use a bitmap or a raster map. One of the suggestions that came up was this free vector maps, freevectormaps.com. And they're free to use as long as they're not used commercially. If you're going to use them commercially, you'll have to get in touch with them and see whether they let you and how much they charge for you to use them commercially. Let's face it, somebody else has drawn these, so they're giving them away free if you want to use them for school use or just your own use. But if you're going to use them on a commercial website, then obviously somebody's put a lot of work into it, and they'll expect to be reimbursed. Anyway, here's one that I found that I liked. It's got the UK and Ireland on it. It's also got all the counties maps. Alright, so I decided to download that. By clicking on that, it leads to that download page. You agree to the information about how you can use it, and this will download a zip file. Alright, so let's just close that down now. I'm going to pause a second. Okay, I'm back again. I've downloaded that zip file. Since then I've unzipped it. It just has these two files. I'm just telling you that it comes from Free Vector Maps joint HTML. Just links it back, and it has this AI file, Adobe Illustrator file. What I'm going to do is just click on that and drag it into the title bar up there. That will load. Nothing appears to have happened, and if I switch it down to wireframe, still nothing happens. But if I go to zoom to drawing, you can now see that there is content on there. It's just way off the corner of this AO where I was working AO file. So what I'm going to do is open the layers gallery and just see what we've got in the layers gallery. Everything is selectable and everything is editable. So I'm going to go Control A to make sure I've got everything selected, and I'll just move it up to the top left. Bear with me a minute. Just move this up to the top left of my screen. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just move that around a bit. I hope you can see that. Okay. So the first thing probably best to look at is the page and layer gallery, and at the moment everything's editable and selectable, so let's switch it all off. There's layer 1. If you do Control A, it says there's no object selected. So I'll just delete that layer and delete the layer. So you've got these 1, 2, 3, 4 layers here now. If I just click independently of each one, so you can see there. Nothing appears to be there, but if you go down to wireframe, there it is. You've got the whole map and the county belt borders. So if I go Control A for Control All and give it a line colour of red, go back out to from wireframe to full frame, you can see you've got the map as you want it and the borders. That's on layer 1. On layer 2, if you click on that, all you've got there is the main coastline, the outline of the country without any borders, which is going to be helpful. That's what we need. That's what we need. That's a handy one. So if I go Control plus A there, I'm going to hit that and give that a green outline. I'll click that one off now for a minute. Let me just go on here, and what you can see here is you've got the main county borders, and this is the Northern Ireland, Northern Ireland borders. We'll just click on a purple for that. There's many. Let's give it 1, so see that, and you can see that these are dotted as well. So if I switch this one back on again and zoom in, you can see that everything you want is already there. Right, let's switch that down a minute. Just go to this layer here, and I'm going to rename that Coast. Apply. Go back up to this one. Click on properties, and instead of having it 3, I'll put counties, which is the county, holds the county lines, and more, just more meaningful. Okay, so I've zoomed in here now, and we're on the coast. What I'm going to do is just select that one shape, and I'm going to give that a colour of green. I'm going to zoom out, previous zoom. You can see that's coloured this whole shape in green, and just for a quick sake of argument, if I draw a line across like that, Shift select those two and go arrange Control plus 4, which is arrange slice. You can see I'll slice that and slice that, but it's still got the coastline, which is what you wanted. Obviously there's no point just slicing it where it was there. One of the biggest problems is that each one of these as well is a shape, and that's another advantage over the file that I was using, which was an SVG, which tends to hold a lot of lines but no shapes, and you have to go around closing them up. So let's say there's a lot of islands off Scotland here on the west coast. So I'm going to select the selector tool, and I'm going to click drag over those islands there. And you can see now I've got 32 shapes. If I give them a red fill, you can see I've selected all those islands. I'm going to give that a magenta colour. I'm going to select the main outline as well, give that a magenta colour. Let's have a look around. Is there any more islands? There's these islands here. I'll select those and give those a magenta colour. So now we've selected everything along here. Zoom out again, previous zoom. I've got all the Scottish islands and the mainland UK. So the next thing I want to do is I'll go into the name gallery and I'll just select the magenta. It'll say, okay, there's some on another layer, which I can't edit at the moment because they're on somewhere else. So if I just change that to orange then, unselect it, name gallery, go to orange, and it just selects it all this time. I can go arrange, combine shapes, add shapes. And that will now give me just one shape. I'll do that. And you can see that that's all one shape. Right. For the time being, I'm going to give that an orange line and no fill. Because what I need to do now is split England and Scotland apart, and I'm going to do that using these county boundaries. And that's why when I tried to pick the magenta, I'd already made these magenta, so I forgot about that. Now, to the best of my knowledge, without going into it, I actually downloaded another image and a bitmap to show me where the borders were, and exactly, because I don't know exactly where this border line goes, but the border line between Scotland and England, as far as I know, it follows up there. So if I then, I'm just going to zoom in there. I'm just going to click there and just roughly follow around here. Follow the lines of these counties, and I'll now have to slow. Sorry, I swear I'm big on. I'll have to make sure I'm not got the previous zoom selecting or overlaying anywhere else on the map. Select there and just drag select out there. I can now click on that, go click on shift stick on that, so I've got two objects, arrange, combine shapes, slice. And this time I'll just select England and I'll give that a green fill. So now I've got Scotland. Sorry, let's deselect the counties. We don't need to select the counties. Now we've got Scotland. If I move it aside, you can just see that's completely one fill. I can then fill that with True Blue Scotland, as they decided to stay with us. And virtually all it then needs is to continue on selecting the various other parts of the country. Let's switch off the county layer for a minute. Now, the Isle of Man there, the Isle of Wight here, and the Isle of Sheppey are all part of the UK, part of England, as is this section here, and I think Anglesey is already joined by the looks of it. Yes, it's already joined on this map. It's actually an island, but if I select those, arrange, combine shapes, add shapes, just to show that they're added, we'll add them all blue. And yes, the Isle of Man and the Isle of Sheppey and the Isle of Wight are all joined. This one here is France. We'll give that dark brown colour, black outline. So the only other one here is the island, and I don't know why that's changed. Let's see let's give, going to make Scotland yellow. Must have made them both blue, doesn't matter. There's Ireland and Northern Ireland. So I need to open up the county borders again, and I can select that. I'm going to go edit, copy that line, and shut that down now. Shut that down now. Go back to the coast, and I'll go Control Shift V. That will apply that to that line. On that layer, and I want to extend this now because I want to slice Northern Ireland up. I want to slice Ireland up from Southern Ireland and Northern Ireland. Just extend that over there. Make select the end point here. Zoom out to where we can go even more. 4 to slice it. That's now sliced. I can give that, let's give that a yellow colour. Let's give Ireland a green colour. That would be a bad idea. And you can see how quickly that's starting to make up, and obviously then you can carry on slicing up the counties into their regions, and that's why I did that. I hope that helped people. As I say, just remember that people that make these maps have spent hours doing so, and they're not yours to steal, and kindly let you use them for non-commercial use. If you're going to use them commercially, then get in touch with them and ask their permission, and pay them what they request. Anyway, this is Egg. A bit long, but I hope it helped. Cheers, bye.